in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions with the QBs throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end. Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Turning it on! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Heaves it on the run. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers. game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Complete to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming in. Game, and right now it's paying off.
The Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys...
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stokes. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Makes a grab over the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone. Whatever you want to do, I'm going to find. Fella, because he's going to be open most of the time.
Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the goal.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fitted in the window for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. He'll... up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving. Drive, second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Finds his tight end. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down.
Great job by the defense. A big key.
The Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. He'll pull it down and run. He has brought down the men. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. It's on target and complete. Lots of running room. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Once he got some room, it was over. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
You know what, Reese?
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Let's go, let's go. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Breaks into the open. Oh, he's still got more. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, dog. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Trick 9B.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking to buy time. Connection to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes the offense on first down.
Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal.
Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Hard running there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Moving out of the pocket. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Can't get him to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to pound their way in. And they're going to score again. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the fence.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football...
fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to go for a big one. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Touchdown Bulldogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's caught inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he...
Execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Georgia! This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Stokes. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to scramble. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the... He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Stokes. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are...
Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Trumpet.
Off the RPO, complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
We go.
To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stokes. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Dogs are facing third and inches. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got
no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off play action on first down. Skips away from pressure. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Gets it out fast. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense...
Touchdown, Dogs! Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got the tight end. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And this offense has been the story through 2.
Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running through contact. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to the back. Inside the 35. Oh, a lot of space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to...
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the grab. He gets it up to midfield, forced to a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Off play action. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Hits the afterburner. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Smashes through the tackle. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Dogs! They won. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
The Dogs getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look at the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious. He is open.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal.
Set, ready. Get ready.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia. All that baby in.
Military stop.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, dog! And the Dogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out route. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab!
Tackle was finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The tight end has got it.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down here for this offense. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Back to throw again. But here we are in the red zone. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a receiver. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. Lucia moves him closer to the goal line. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space.
Just trucks through the defender. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to chuck it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. Keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Dogs are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds some space. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better...
He's in the clear at the 30 now. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't... First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on?
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.